Hey, I'm your hostess with the mostest, Holly Paglio. I want my HTV. I want it now, and I want it live. Yay! I've been having a lot of dreams at night. Good day, Lino. It's great to see you, sister. I've been having a lot of dreams at night, and I wake up in the morning and I can't remember them. And it's about you guys, but it's also about me. Because there's a lot of different people in my dreams, and there's a lot of things going on. In the morning, I can't remember them. It slips away. Like today, right now, why I got silent for a moment was because I remembered a dream. Don't shake by me. I love you, but don't you do it. Don't do it. I love you, Keeper, but you shake first. Oh, you're going to get me. I know it. I love you. I love you, honey. So, okay. Um, what triggered me just a moment ago was to read with Plain Flyer. Shabbat Shalom. Oh, really? I'm not going to be on here too long, so maybe I can head on over to you guys. Ooh, drop me a link if you don't mind. I missed my Holy Bible study on Thursday. I was crying. Anyway, I don't know if it was a dream or not, but I was walking Keeper. And while I was walking Keeper, Eddie, when I was walking Keeper, she kept pulling the leash. She kept pulling the leash and barking at a white house. And inside the white house was another dog that was barking but squealing like something bad was happening to it, like it was being beaten. I can't remember. Excuse me, I'm going to smoke a cigarette. I'm doing absolutely nothing, as you can tell. I'm in my pajamas. So I went to my work for food place, the place that gives me food. So, and when I first got back home to Jersey, I was going to this one place because the chick behind the counter was really cool. I liked talking to her. So I'd go and be like, I'm just here because I've got no life and I'm constantly behind the computer and I like talking to you. And she also helped me build up courage not to wear the mask because, I have a medical condition, but also because I don't want to wear it. But I'll tell you right now, if any of you are ever in front of me and you start bashing someone for not wearing a mask, I won't tolerate it. Because on my free time, I'm non-compliant. I don't wear a mask. Gotta go. You have a beautiful day, sweetheart. Can't remember if that was a dream. Anyway, so yeah, forgive me. Like my mind all of a sudden started spinning 1,000 miles per minute, and I can't grab one thought for the life of me to stop and pick out and talk about. I'm I'll tell you right now, I'm a non-masker. I'm non-compliant. I was talking with someone yesterday, and I got to drink a Bloody Mary yesterday, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, but I did not like how it was made, but I did like the taste of it. The consistency was not thick. And yes, I want my celery. I don't see why you have food shortages, and I think that's BS. But anyway, I got my Bloody Mary. It was great. And a big, fat, greasy cheeseburger. And they didn't even give me salt. So this person I'm talking to says, if people would just do what they're supposed to do and wear the mask and stay socially distant and wash their hands, then this virus would not be spreading. if people would just do what they're told. I wanted to turn around and say, hey, Jeff, it's great to see you. I'm glad you're here, Jeff. Seriously. I put my chat room in your hands. So if I tell you to block someone, just block them. Take a screenshot, too. Seriously. So there is one flower. There is one flower. I went looking for it because I wanted to take a snapshot of this video with one flower. And I looked at the tree and I was like, there's no flowers on it. There's not one flower on it. Oh no, I said, Heavenly Abba, what happened to all the flowers? They let Keeper go in the creek. I come back and all of a sudden, there's a flower on a tree that 2 seconds ago didn't have any flowers. I kid you not. I was going to take a picture of it. Anyway, maybe I was looking at the wrong tree. Probably I was looking at the wrong tree. See, a Holly moment. Anyway, so today, I mean, I must have been to this place twice already today, and I'm there like I'm dressed now, but I had sweatpants on, and like my toes, like I gotta have a really beautification day, because I saw my toes. I was like, oh my gosh, no, I gotta do something about the nail polish. So so I'm standing there in my PJs, just rolled out of bed. You know, like you would think that first I take a shower and then go out in public. Oh no. um, but don't worry, all day tomorrow I'll be dressed up with my hair done, makeup, and cute little outfit on. So I'll make up for bumming around today, tomorrow. Anyway, so I'm standing there in my PJs, and these people come walking in, and they're like, you were here last night? And, oh, I forgot to ask them what was going on last night, because there's something going on. Anyway, moving on from that. But, I forgot all about that. So, anyway, this person, they're looking at me this morning and like, do you live here? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you're only noticing me now because a couple of mornings a week, I'm the one who's making breakfast for you. But I've been here all along. I've been here so much all along. That's why now I'm just making you breakfast, because why not? I'm going to be here anyway. And I need breakfast. So I'll cook. I'll cook if you feed me breakfast. Anyway, so I'm like, yeah, I pretty much live here. But I also make you breakfast in the morning, too. It's beautiful. You don't want to go in the creek? I had so many plans today. And when it came down to it, I'm like, I don't feel like driving. I want to stay home. I have everything I need and want at home. Why leave? Everything's right here. It's really peaceful out here. Forgive me. I should be on it. Oh, man. I'm dying to go to the beach, Addie. I'm dying to go to the beach. I'm going to take Keeper with me. So I don't know when that can happen, because I don't know when that could happen. But yeah, I plan to go to the beach. Even if I just go for like the day. I was looking at, I don't really want to go to Seaside. I mean, I do just to see what it's like because it's been like decades since I was down there at the Aztec. But, man, I used to love staying at that hotel. That's where I always stayed, was the Aztec. Um, I remember one night I got the whole pool at Aztec about 2 a.m. to leave their rooms and go jump in the pool. I was like, we're all hanging out on the balconies. I'm like, I want to swim. Let's all go jump in the pool. So we all went in, changed, and we all jumped in the pool. There must have been about 20 of us. The cops came. They're like, listen, guys, you're not supposed to be swimming. You know better. I'm like, what did I say to them? I was a wise ass, but politely a wise ass. I was like, we were just pool hopping real quick. Sorry. We're on our way out. But, we got to swim around for about 10 minutes before they really got there. But yeah, the whole entire hotel decided to go swimming at 2 a.m. And when you have a whole entire hotel that wants to swim at 2 a.m., I don't think a couple of staff members are going to stop us. But it was really, truly harmless, It really was. So we got out. We apologized to the officers. All of us did. We're like, we're not trying to give you a hard time, but that was fun. We were just pool hopping. My glory days. I was good at instigating people. Oh, my first notification. Ooh, maybe it's because my cell phone's on that YouTube isn't giving me. No, because that goes back to my email. It's not showing up in my email. I'm not getting notifications, but it's coming in on my cell phone. I don't know what my cell phone did. Maybe that's why. But it would have been happening. I had to figure out what the issue is. YouTube isn't giving me my notifications. So I gotta stand up straight. I was gonna see if I could run panels. See, I haven't been paying attention to our MK Ultra group. I'm supposed to vet someone. And I think someone else just approved them first before vetting them. And I kind of want to have a part of the individual who wants to come in the group. And maybe if there's other admins, they can talk to them too. But I definitely want to be like, okay, I got some questions for you. Now, we all know the word MK Ultra, right? But do you actually truly understand what it means to be around an MK Ultra survivor? Because if you don't, this might not be the group for you, because the people that are in the group are the actual survivors, and they're sharing their stories with you, and it's very personal. And some people can't always protect their ID. And there's people in the group that need us to make sure that when we leave that group, we don't talk about them. And I don't know, I take it very personally, being in that group. Like, if you're just like, oh, it sounds cool, I want to know what it's about, and you're not welcome in the group. You just want to know what it's about, you think it's a cool topic? No, wrong response, sorry. You heard Q talk about it, so now you want in? No. So now I gotta go see what the hell happened and who this is. I told them, I said, I want to talk to them. First. That's alright. I'm good at using the block button. And usually once I block someone, even if I really didn't mean to block someone, I just end up leaving them on block. unless they ask me to take them off. But it's like, well, we had an issue anyway, so. Go in the creek. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to clean up the mess in my kitchen and I'm going to play Lush. Okay, from now on, you got, hey, Alan, it's good to see you, mate. I love you. My prayers to you in Scotland. It's good to see you, pal. So, all right, this is what's going to happen when I'm done with this cigarette. I'm going inside, and from now on, you guys all have to call me La Chefette Halle. La Chefette Halle. So, I'm going to go to like an Asian food store because ShopRite and Walmart don't carry it. But I'm going to go to an Asian food store and get all the ingredients to make homemade miso soup. And do you know how good miso soup is for you? I love it. So I've been cooking a lot lately. How do we spell that, Holly? La, L-A, Chefette. 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 Halle. Well, you spell Halle the same, Hllly. It's just when you get to the Y, you put that little thing above the Y. Halle. I like it though. Using the skillet's very fun. I like using the skillet. Le Chefette Halle. Le Chefette Halle. I want to go to the dollar store, right? Well, I have to go anyway, but I'm like a kid at a candy store at the dollar store. They probably don't have them. But I want to find, and I'm going to look for one of those chef hats. I kid you not. Hey, Doug, it's great to see you. I'm so sorry I missed you Thursday. I had a good cry. A lot's been going on, and I'm adjusting to a lot, but I hate missing our Bible studies. So, I hate missing all my Bible studies. But anyway, I want to go find one of those hats. So in the mornings when I'm cooking people's breakfast sandwiches or lunch sandwiches, every time I walk into the kitchen, I can put that little chef hat on and be like, what can I get for you? Maybe I'll even get a little apron. I could look like, did you guys ever see Jim Henson's Muppet Show? The chef? If I can find like something really cheap, like the little hat and the little apron, oh man, I'm gonna get dressed up to start cooking everybody's food. I kid you not, it'll be fun. I'll get them laughing. And then depending how I feel that day, I can, wear different colors and things on my hat. Spice it up a little bit. What can I cook for you today? I'm gonna put some wings on too while I'm cooking. I have a little bit of this. I gotta get the apron too. If I'm gonna get the chef hat, I'm gonna get the apron too, and I'm gonna do something that says La Chefette Halle. I could get. You ever see? You ever see like Jack Tripper from Three's Company when he would dress up in a chef thing? He'd have like the chef, but like whatever, and it was long sleeve, the shirt, and he had the buttons. Uh, and he'd have that little tie around his neck. I'll get one of those. That's funny. Oh, yeah. So, speaking of bugs, we're definitely going in keeper. Get this. I got to look them up to find out. the correct name? Um, so anyway, there's these little bugs, right? And I was walking out in the field over here, yonder way, and one day, and I looked down, and I actually took a picture of it, and I never put it up on Facebook, and I should have. But anyway, I saw all these. It looked like little tiny spiders with black and white spots, or black spiders with white spots. Come here, keeper. I'm being eaten. And so I'm like, ooh, that's gross. So I definitely stopped wearing sandals, or at least walking in that field while wearing sandals, because all over the field was these little tiny bugs. They look like spiders with black and white dots, right? Ew, gross. I hate spiders. I'm trying to live with one, cohabitate, but it's not working too well because the web always gets in my way. I knocked the web down 2 times. I stopped on the third time because the spider looked like it was starving, and I'm not trying to be cruel. But I mean, why does this spider have to pick like right in my doorway to put its like web right there? I'm walking through it. You know I'm gonna nail your web right in my hair and face. Spot. But anyway, I'm trying to cohabitate and have respect for all creepy, crawly critters too. So anyway, but out in the field, it was pretty gross, right? And so then I was at one of my friend's houses once, and he's pointing out this like little bug to me, and you know, it's about that big. I don't know how big is that, 1 or 2 inches or an inch and a half, and it had like it was actually kind of pretty looking, but it was like a brownish, grayish color, and it had dots all over it. But when it opened up its wings to fly away, inside the body was a bright red, and it looked really, really pretty, really cool. Well, apparently these are like Chinese bugs, and they suck the inner parts of the plants out, and they're very dangerous to our agriculture. And we're instructed to kill them upon sight because they damage our crops and agriculture. And I live in farmland, horseland, New Jersey. And so my friend pointed them out, and I forget their name, but he was like, Holly, you have to kill these. I'm like, well, I got no problem killing things. And then once he explained the dangers of it, I was happy to oblige. So he goes, but they're real quick. And well, anyway, the other day at my work for food responsibility thing, this really cool chick I like, she goes, oh, if you see these bugs, and she starts to tell me the same thing. My other friend, who's also a firefighter, was telling me about these bugs. And well, anyway, she goes, you got to kill him. She's like, I'm too tired. I got a headache this morning. I'm like, I'm up for it. Do some Gordon Ramsay food. Twist. Oh, yeah, I know. I love cooking. I love cooking. I do. You should see my seasoning cabinets, although I'm not done with my seasoning cabinet. There's more that I want. I can't find it. I'm going to have to look. So, and with food shortages, you definitely want seasonings because that way you can make anything taste great. So anyway, I'm at my work for food thing, and I go to like step on it, and I notice this thing is quick. You can't get it. If you kind of take them from the top and go down with your foot, you're more likely to get them. But if you try to come up behind them, they're going to see you coming. She was saying, she's like, I wonder if they got eyes on their wings because they see you coming no matter which direction you're coming from. So I don't know. I was trying to kill them by coming down on them from the top. Anyway, I don't know. I gotta look these things up. So I've killed 3 so far, but they're hard to like kill. I chased one around the parking lot for a couple of minutes, but in the end, I wore him out and I won. All right, so, ooh, I can't wait to make sandwiches. I want to go to the store and get avocado. I got sriracha mayo, and you get, I think it's like buffalo chicken breast, deli meat with avocado and sriracha sauce. That's really good. Oh, I gotta get blue cheese. I ran out. I love eating celery with blue cheese. That's a really good snack. I gotta go food shopping. Ooh, I could do that. That's not really working. Making food. Blue cheese and celery. What else could I get? Yeah, I definitely need the blue cheese because right now I'm playing like I'm making Japanese food. So the big thing that I love in Japanese food is hibachi chicken, right, and miso soup. I do like their hand rolls, but I just found out I can only eat things with fins and scales, so that pretty much limits me to only sushi, like yellow tail tuna or whatever. I can't have like my shrimp shumai or my spicy crab meat rolls, and boy, I love them, especially with the fish eggs on the outside. So that tonight and tomorrow is Japanese night, and then after that, I'm gonna have probably 2 nights. Is I make my own buffalo spicy sauce, and I take a chicken breast and I put it in a casserole I put together. It's got a bunch of ingredients. It's got like hot sauce and a bunch of other seasonings. And I bake the breast. I guess I could put it in the skillet and cook it that way as well. But I typically just take the breast and put like the buffalo sauce on it, bake it in the oven for about 30, 40 minutes at 350. And then I make Spanish rice with it. So I have the buffalo chicken sauce that the chicken breast is cooked in, but I also, add more. But what would taste really good with all that is celery and blue cheese. I like cooking. I really, really like cooking. I really enjoy it a lot. So after that, I don't know. As far as like breakfast and lunch, I eat different things for breakfast, and so it doesn't matter that I have the same thing 2 nights in a row for dinner. But I really enjoy what I cook. But because I eat so much chicken and rice, or steak and noodles, that having different seasonings is absolutely helpful. I got Moroccan herbs the other day. I want to make African chicken breast. Or no, they have shrimp. But since I can't eat shrimp because I'm Torah or observant, you're not supposed to. I've cheated on the seafood part, but not the pork part. Um, what was I saying? Oh, we were talking about food. What did I want to try? I was going to take chicken breast and use like African seasonings and the Moroccan herbs to make it with rice. Oh, yummy. I don't know. I've eaten a couple of dishes at restaurants that I really, really like, so I go online and look them up. But I'll tell you what's really hard to make. I tried to make it once and I didn't like it, but it's a big job too, is eggplant soup. At my physical church, I used to volunteer once a month to help cook, um, because they would feed like elderly people. But we made eggplant soup once. Oh my gosh, was that delicious. I tried to make it on my own and it just did not come out right. I don't think. I made my own pickles. Like I grew my own cucumber pickles and then I made my own pickles from that. Or pickling cucumbers. I grew them in my own garden and then I made pickles. But that was easy because all I did, I love Clausen. They have hot, spicy Clausen and hearty garlic Clausen pickles. But when you're done eating the pickles, you leave the juice. And then if you have pickling cucumbers, you can just take them, put them in the jars, and let them sit in the jars for 2-3 days. And it'll come out tasting just like Clausen, like you bought it from the store. All right, I'm going to get going because now I'm really making myself hungry and I'm going to have to go to the store. What are we getting again? Blue cheese, celery, shrimp, crab legs, butter, lemon. No, seriously, what am I getting at the store? Blue cheese, celery. I want to make Southern fried chicken. My grandma used to make Southern fried chicken. It was so good. I don't know what she did or how she did it, but it would come out good. I think she used like flour and cornflakes, cereal, or like potato chips in the flour, and she'd batter it up and fry it. Oh boy, I used to love how the outside would turn out. I think her secret was that she would use Crisco to fry it in. But I hear Crisco's bad for you. I don't know. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go because I'm going to go play La Chefette Halle. Ooh, that's what I should have done. It's been like, hey, guys, let's go shopping together. We can pick out some foods. Right? We could go shopping together. I'm a trip to go shopping with, so long as I don't have a panic attack. Like I had to go shopping with someone and I had like a panic attack. I was like, I gotta get out of here. I can't do this. Plus I had my arms filled with stuff. There was no cart and I couldn't take the store. I was in there for like 45 minutes. I couldn't take it anymore. But I'm not really big on shopping anyway. Like I just get in, get what I need, get out. That's it. I'd rather be outside doing something. I was watching Acquaintances and Friends online this morning, and Flo was fishing, and he caught 20 fish, and oh man, that guy's a trip. So they put on, if they catch like 20 fish, the fishermen among themselves have an inside joke that, they wear different costumes. This guy put a G-string on, but it looked like Tarzan. It really did, the way that it was cut. So it was actually really funny. It wasn't what you would imagine. The G-string was a G-string, but the thing is that there was like flaps over the front and the back. So it looked more like Tarzan than anything. But, so this morning I woke up and I sat there and I watched my friend fish in a Tarzan G-string, only on YouTube. I was like, wow, you're going to do that? You're pretty daring. I mean, I'm daring, but you're not going to catch me wearing a G-string on YouTube. Those chances are unlikely. You're likely to catch me in my pajamas like you are right now, but you're not likely to catch me doing anything in a G-string on YouTube. Then my subscriptions and views would shoot like I like my my Coach Dave Daubenmire Jesus Lover hat. I'm sitting here wondering why I only have a couple people in my chat room. It's like, oh yeah, Holly, you didn't exactly tell anybody that you're going live except for YouTube. Can't YouTube's not giving me my notifications. It's 9:30. Good morning. It's 9:30. It's only, yeah, I'm going to go play with Chefette Halle. We're going to go to the store. I should take you guys for a field trip. I could take you in the car with me. We could go in the grocery store together. Ooh, perfect. I'm going to go get, hey, Roxanne, I'm going to go get my yellow mask. And I'm going to write hashtag Pizzagate, hashtag MKUltra, and at the bottom, Survivor. And I can wear that in the grocery store, and I can film it live. And then that way, if I get any backlash or anything happens, it'll be live right here, and I can protect myself. But also, I bet you could strike up interesting conversations, too. But if I act like I'm talking to someone on the phone, that kind of keeps me safe and protected now, because they'll be like, what does her mask say? And she's on the phone, which means they know where she is. I better not mess with her. They're going to know if I mess with her. Because she's already on the phone with someone talking. I want to go to I want to go to like a store and get a costume for shopping, but finances are key. And I'm not going to waste my money on a costume. I'll waste my money on a magic marker and a mask, though, to get my point across. Oh, come here, Kate. Hang on a second, guys. Come here, honey. You're such a good girl. I love you so much. Yes. Are you ready to go inside? Yes, you are. I bet you are. I gotta walk inside and see where you guys go. All right. I love you. I hope you have a nice day. And yes, I'm going to cook and sleep and probably sunbathe today. But I'm staying home to do all of that. All right, guys. I love you. I'll see you later. Excuse my appearance, but I figure since tomorrow I'll have my hair and makeup done, looking pretty, that I'll even myself out. So everything's good. And that's a wrap for I Want My HTV. I want it now, but now it's ending. I love you guys. I can't see my chat room because there's a glare. I'll talk to you later. It's good to see you, Roxanne. Everyone, I love you.